BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. You see that sun in the background? You see that sun? Boom. Buildings. Now, check this out real quick. I was supposed to be on Star Show. My phone was acting up. People couldn't hear me. I don't. Yeah, he actually was on an African headset, so I don't know about that. But my phone was acting up, so I wasn't able to be on Star Show tonight. And basically, Star and me are talking about similar things tonight. But he's having a lot of fun over there. We need to definitely have more fun over here. With that being said, let me call out the drops from this morning real quick. Let me call out the drops from this morning. Let's get the show going, because I have a lot to say about this. I believe I have a lot to say about this particular situation. Shout out to Big Star. I'm not gonna call the drop. Shout out to hey, when I press the button and it makes me press the button like 4 times. Why? And I gotta turn this AC on. I'm hot up in this bitch. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin with the $5 drop. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Shout out to Garrett Crawford with the $5 drop. Shout out to DZ with the Oakland drop, the 510 drop. And shout out to Queen Shah with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. But you like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate everything. That's a whole fact. Also, let's try to get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App tonight. I want to say something. I got 2 things to say. I actually called in to Star's jump off, but I had to start the show. That's the only reason why my phone was messed up. Maybe we should just do it at the same time, I guess. But my phone wasn't working right. So that's what the problem was. As far as with the call to Star, my phone wasn't working right. You know I love calling into the Big Brother show. Maybe he said he's gonna do a long show tonight. Maybe we call in after the show is over. I don't know, but I need to turn the AC on. Hold on 1 second. That and yeah, because it's definitely hot as hell in here. Yeah, because I definitely want to go talk to Star. That's a fact. Shout out to Daryl Williamson with the $20 drop. He said, thanks for being you. Thanks for being you too, my brother. Y'all trying to do Saloon tonight? Should we do the Saloon tonight? Just, I'm asking right now. Star waiting for me? All right. I'm going to call him back right now. I'm calling Star back right now. All right? We're going to call Star back right now. Copy? Hold on. We're going to call Star back. Yes, sir. Calling Star back right now. We're calling Star back right now. And I'm on a landline. So if somebody say that this shit don't work, I don't know what to tell you. Boom. He said I was using the African headset. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop.
Okay, let me see if Jack Frost is back on the line. Come on, Jack.
What's up, my brother? You there?
I'm muted. Jack Frost, BBNNETWORK. Jack Frost.
What's up? You can hear me?
Yes, no?
What's up? You can hear me? All right, good. Hold on. I'm just gonna see if my speaker worked because I'm on my show also at the same time. I want to give my channel an opportunity to hear you too.
Well, Jack, listen, man, can you stay with me for a second?
Yes, absolutely. You can hear me?
No, Jack. Now it's
God damn it. All right, yeah, I'm here with you. I'm here with you, my brother. Yes, he's actually, I believe he's in Valhalla. Well, I'm not gonna, you already know how I do. I'm not gonna just call somebody a snitch right off the bat. But I am gonna say everything that is being set up by the government is to create a situation that's gonna be hard for him. And if he's busy coming out saying that he's not getting no support, nobody's going up there to see him, you have to assume at some time he's gonna feel like, you know, people left him out there to dry. Like, wouldn't anybody feel that way? He did say he was a whole gangster. And if I'm correct, his I believe his wife and his kids, I think they went down to Atlanta. So I think they left the whole city. Well, look, this is the thing that kills me, right? No, I'm all for standing 10 toes down. I'm all for that. But at the same time, if you want somebody to be loyal and faithful to you, I believe that you have to have that same energy back towards them. So I think with them not going out to see Casanova, with people tweeting and putting Instagram posts talking about free Cas, but you're not gonna pull up on the brother, that all sound like that's fake love to me. I'm sorry, that's what it sound like to me. Yeah. And remember, his mother said that if he goes back to jail, she ain't gonna be there. She ain't gonna do it with him this time. Also, another thing that people don't know is that he also said when he was in the interview, the infamous interview, when he said that if somebody is a millionaire, they're gonna snitch. Let's not forget he said that. he said that if somebody is a millionaire and the feds pull up on you, you're gonna snitch. He said that on Hot 97. That's a fact. Now, in addition, that was the Breakfast Club. Pardon me, that was the Breakfast Club. It wasn't with Ebro. It was the Breakfast Club. So he did say that on the Breakfast Club. That's a fact. So if you add that to his current situation, where, see, this is the thing that I think that people didn't really realize or pay attention to. When he first got arrested, they already had those charges for him about the guy down in Miami that they're saying shot 2 people for him. They already had those charges. They spoke about those charges, brought those charges up, but they waited a whole month or so to even then charge him. So that sounds to me like they let everybody know, look, we got more stuff on you. If you're not going to roll over, then we also going to charge you with this. He didn't roll over at that time, so they charged him with new charges. Yeah, we got, so basically, we just drop regular videos also throughout the day, somewhere between 10 to 15 minute videos. You gotta come check them out. A lot of the information that we have on there, we then talk about on our 2 live shows, Morning Coffee that comes on at 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on the Tonight Show that comes on basically at the same time your show comes on, 9 o'clock at night. So we didn't talk about the videos in which we've, and basically almost anything, a lot of other things also. So that's usually when our show comes on. Yes, I did actually have a communication with her. She asked me about a specific. No, I'm not. She asked me about a specific person, and I told her that whenever I get anything on that specific person, I'd be more than happy to send it her way. Thank you very much for having me on. Later, my brother. Good night. And everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight? I wanted y'all to be able to hear his side of the conversation, but obviously none of my phone stuff is working too well. Who's not talking to anybody? I'm not saying anybody is snitching, just so we can be clear. I don't want nobody to say I'm saying anybody is snitching. What I'm saying is that they need to give that man some support. One of the things that I did actually say, why everybody got to figure out a way to use the N-word? One thing that I did actually say was this. I believe... What? Yeah, nah, I'm not even getting into that conversation. Peace. I'm not doing that. No, I've never snitched on anybody, period. There's no me blaming anything. I've never snitched on anybody. So if there's somebody telling you that out there, I'm sorry that y'all had to hear lies. But if you're going to believe them, that says more about you than it does me. It's hard in general, just so we could be clear, whenever you locked up and you don't have people that's supposed to be supportive of you being supportive of you. It's difficult just in general. So let's just be clear on that, alright? I want to be clear on that point. Nah, dude came in here and said I snitched on somebody. We not doing that. We is not doing that. Or I'm welcome to any. You don't gotta come here and start lying on me to get into a conversation. We don't know. See, this is the thing, right? Yeah, I've never snitched on anyone. Do y'all even know what snitching means? I don't think you know what snitching means. So I'm just gonna kick you. Anybody else want to get kicked? Anybody else? Because I'm 100% sure you do not know what snitching means if you think I've ever snitched on live stream. So anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. What up, buy houses? He says $2.99. Oh, with the $2.99 drops, says salute Jack Frost. Let's get into the show. Shout out to Dance Hall Tolls with the $6.99 drop. He said gangsters don't go to jail to visit people. When you in the street life, who going to jail? He only been to jail in 2 months. What the hell? That I 100% agree with. Gangsters is not going to jail to visit people. Gangsters are not even going to the courtroom. You feel me? Gangsters ain't trying to go to the courthouse. So gangsters is not trying to go to jail. Gangsters is not going to the courthouse. But you know who can go visit somebody in jail? You can send somebody. What up, Symbology, Scandal, Young? So did I call out the drops from yesterday? I think I already called the drops out. Let's do roll call real quick. What up, Watts Games? How you doing? Salute, my brother. Shout out to the BBN Network. Right now we have tagged the website. We have tagged the apparel shop, and we also have tagged the Cash App. Pull up to one of those. What up, the business? How you doing today, my brother? What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Who else we got up in here? What up, Salty Sacks Creations? Salty Sack, if you want to call in tonight to tell everybody about what you're doing, I would like for you to do that. I want more people that actually advertise on this channel to call in. I need to start making that a daily thing where I let everybody call in for a minute or two. What up, in top man? Says Star was waiting on the phone. Yeah, sorry about that, Star. I pulled up. What up, DSCN? Salute the DSCN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up, DZ? Salute the DZ. BBN West, the smoking section. Who else we got up in here? Tyson Garcia says salute Frost. Happy Friday. No love for the haters. Who else we got up here? Shout out to Daryl Williamson with the $20 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. Who else we got up here? He said, man, excuse the image. I mean, buy those things. I don't care. Shout out to that shit. What up, Hubby Cones in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, all day. Salute. You already know what it is. What up, LV the Slap? We got LV the Slap up in here. We got Michael Nani Fisher says, if you want to talk to inmate number 9 in your surf voice, in my surf voice. What the hell is a surf voice? Soleil! We got Soleil up in the house. She says, good evening, BBN family. Positive vibes only. What up, Straight G Toro? He said he's not going to snitch because he doesn't want to be a rat, according to the streets. He wants validation from him. Deep down, he really want to snitch, though. This is what I'm going to say, and this is why I don't think he's going to snitch. Casanova 2 times did not have to be in the street. His family got stuff going on for them. He chose to be in the street. He can't snitch. He can't snitch. And I don't think he's talking about the gangster people when he's saying pull up to the jail to come get a visit. I don't think that's who he's talking about. Just so because gangsters don't visit jails. That's crazy. They also don't go to courtrooms. That's crazy also. What up, Stan Darsh that came here from Star Report. Salute, my brother. First time hearing you sound like a boss. Appreciate you. Tyson Garcia says, I heard what you said with Star Frost. You spot on. Red Rider, we had to kick that person. Shout out to you. Big shout out. What up, Watts Game? Shay Lacey, how you doing? She says, great job, Trap. What up, Trap Politics TV? We try to get down to the bottom. Trap Politics came from everybody that came from Star. Salute. I know y'all trolls. Just don't come in here lying on me and trying to do all types of weirdo stuff. Just enjoy, have fun, make jokes. I'm cool with all that. Young Snow says, Cass is street enough to know how this goes. Streets don't love you. That's a fact. Also, I want to say something else, right? When you get caught up, they gotta distance themselves from you so they don't get caught up. No, Rock Nation already told him that if he gets into any more trouble that they're not gonna be there for him. What up, Dog Soldier? What up, G Way? I want to say something real quick. I want to be real quick and clear about something. I want to be real point and real clear about something. I'm a journalist. I'm not in the street. I'm not trying to do street politics with you. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm a journalist, straight up journalist. That's what I do. I do journalism. I do media work. That's it. I'm not trying to be in the street with you. I'm not trying to have shootouts on the block. Yeah, I'm not going to let that joke go through. What up, David Irvin? I'm not trying to have shootouts with you on the block. I'm not trying to see you in the middle of a store, get into an argument with you and start scrapping. I'm not trying to do none of that. Just so we could be clear, I'm not trying to do none of that. People always want to hold other individuals to some kind of weird ass standard. I'm not trying to do none of that. And 100%, if you come and try to mess with my company, I'm going to do the things that could prevent me from losing my company. What up, Stan Daw? She said I'm from Star Report, but I'm not necessarily a troll, baby. Death to trolls. Fudge them. You funny. Yeah, so I just want to say that because people always want to hold somebody else to a standard. You hold people to your own standard, all right? You can't hold people to your standard that you live by. You understand what I'm saying? You got to hold people to the standard that they live by. I'm not here for none of that. Had somebody try to steal my company from under me, then got mad when I did what I had to do to prevent them from stealing my company from under me. What the hell? People are always trying to get you to want to die over street stuff, Stan. People have a whole beef going on with you and you don't even know. And then you find out and you like, hold on, you upset over, I didn't even know that happened. Anyway, let's get to Casanova. This is one thing that I want to say real quick. What up, Iron? I rock. Yeah, shout out to Star. I want to explain something real quick. Ian Kerr says, why would a man his age pick the street over his money? I'm glad she's letting him rot in jail. He is a clown. I don't think nobody is actually saying, well, crime, family. I don't think people are even thinking that. Like, street dudes don't think like that. Street dudes don't even think, I'm going to do this thing and then go to jail. This, you understand what I'm saying? So they're not thinking like that. So let's not hold him to that standard. That's what I'm saying. He's not thinking that. Like, and also, we don't know if he's guilty, by the way. So that's one. But two, street dudes ain't thinking, they're not thinking like that, to be fair. You understand what I'm saying? Just to be fair. Shout out to Dancehall Toes with the $6.99 drop. He said the fact he crying over 2 months show he's ratting. He ain't even in prison yet. He in jail. He get 2 visits a week. That's for your girl and your kid. Boom. I'm going to repeat that comment, by the way. Dancehall Toes drops a $6.99 drop. Says, the fact he crying after 2 months show he's ratting. He ain't even in prison yet. He in jail. He get 2 visits a week. That's for your girl and your kid. The Star Report. John Kendrick says, do you think the fans are the downfall of these rappers? It seems like fans won't support their music if they don't do street stuff. I once had a person who was a part of this community, right? And I'm going to tell you what the person said. The person said that they don't listen to rappers unless they don't want to listen to no rappers that's not talking real street shit that they actually did. So yeah, there are people out there that only want to hear people that actually murdered people talking about the fact that they murdered people. People that actually sold drugs talk about the fact that they actually sold drugs. There are people out there that they don't want to listen to your music if you ain't self-snitching. This is a fact. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. This time around, I don't believe he's going to be coming home, in all fairness. I don't believe that if he go to trial, he's going to be able to beat it. I just don't believe he's going to be able to beat it if he goes to trial. Maybe I'm wrong. But in addition to that, In addition to that, I think that if he gets found guilty, they're going to give him all of the years. They're going to hit him with so many bags so they can have a Tekashi. This is what happens when you work with us. And so they can have a Casanova. This is what happened when you don't work with us. So the next time they bust one of these rappers and they have that rap in that interrogation room, they can look at them and say, well, you know what happened to Tekashi and you know what happened to Casanova. Let us know what you want to do. Casanova didn't talk. He got X amount of years. Tekashi 6ix9ine came in here, told us everything that we needed to know. Tekashi didn't have a choice though, but told him everything we needed to know. Cause Sarah was gonna squeal on him and put everything on him. Tekashi had no choice. For everybody that don't know, he had no choice. Y'all do know that, right? Real quick, y'all do know that, right? Sarah was gonna go in there and put everything on Tekashi, and then her indictment was gonna be sealed. Y'all do know this, right? They had a pretty good plan. They had a pretty good plan. If that was a plan. That was a pretty good plan. So yeah, so if Casanova goes to trial and he gets found guilty, they're going to hit him with all of the bags. All of the bags. They're not playing with him. Where was Casanova gonna run to, man? What you want me to explain, Straight G Turo? Let me explain something real quick. One of the charges against Tekashi 6ix9ine is domestic violence. That means that somebody had to go in there during the grand jury and testify to the domestic violence charge, right? You do need the victim, right? We try not to use the F word up in here, Stan. You do need the victim, right? So in order for them to get a domestic violence charge against Tekashi 6ix9ine, that means Sarah had to go in there and basically say he abused me. Right? Somebody else isn't going to be able to go in there and say he abused Sarah without having Sarah there. She's still alive. So that's what I'm saying as far as she had to have snitched. Right? And I'm not even calling that snitching. But she had to have go in there. That's the only way they could get the domestic violence charge against Tekashi. Right? She had to go in there and say he beat me or he did this or he did that. So you think they got her on the stand and that's the only thing they asked her? They didn't ask her about the night of the robbery where she literally gave the jewelry. This isn't even about the Tekashi. This is about this guy. So we got to get back to that. But you don't think that they asked her about the night of the robbery where she literally gave the jewelry to the people who robbed them? You don't think they asked her about other things going on with Tekashi? You think the only thing they asked her was about the beating? Thank you, Stan Dawes. She had evidence. If you don't show, they can't pursue charges. So that's why I be looking at, look, I'm not for snitching. But that's why I be looking at shit when people be like, they so mad at Tekashi for snitching. I'm looking at it like, y'all do know that his baby mama went to the freaking jump off and she wore him in under the prison. What the hell? Y'all do know this, right? She had to have went because there's no other way that they could get a freaking a charge of domestic violence without her. There's no other way. Nobody asks her about that though. I mean, whatever. I don't even care. It don't got shit to do with me. But I'm just saying. He had no choice. That's why. And the driver was an informant. That's a fact. And the driver was an informant. So there was 2 informants there. But without a shadow of a doubt, I don't know what the driver would have said against them. But Sarah was definitely going to say everything in the world against him. That's a fact. Darryl Williamson with the $5 drive says, so Jack, you telling me if you was Case, you would have turned yourself in knowing you would get all the time? First of all, could we just be clear on something? I'm not doing crimes. Period. You want to know why I'm not doing crimes? Because I'm not going to snitch on nobody. So I don't want to be a part of nobody's crimes. I'll say that again. I'm not doing crimes because I don't want to snitch on nobody. I'm not gonna snitch on nobody. I thought I was gonna have to spend so many years in prison. You don't know. A situation happened. I had people come on the show and talk about it before. So for anybody that's like, I'm doing anything other than telling the truth, I don't know what to tell you. I'll have people come on and we could talk about it at a different time. I'll set it up. But I had a situation down in Georgia where I was arrested for bullshit. But since they had me arrested for bullshit, they was trying to get me to go and tell them something about some other dude. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Alright? Period. That's it. I had to sit in jail, and if you know how Georgia work, they don't just let you out. I had to sit in jail for months until my family put up a house. And then, after I was able to get out of it, and I came right back to New York, boom, immediately, and waited for my date, my court date. But they was going to have me sit in jail for 4 years. 4 years I was going to sit in jail just for them to let me go. Because they had me on a bullshit ass charge. But they was trying to make me sit in jail so they could then get me to go talk about something that somebody else might or might not have done. And you want to know the funniest thing about all of this? I really didn't know anything to tell anybody anything. I didn't know nothing. So I didn't even not snitch because I'm just that solid of a dude. I really didn't know nothing. Would I turn myself in? I don't think I'd be able to run. Cass is a public figure. Where's he running? Explain that to me. Where's Casanova running to? He a public figure. Tell me where he was supposed to run. You don't think people was going to know who Casanova is as soon as he pulls up anywhere? Where's he running? I think that's what I'm basically trying to say. Casanova, where's he running? I'm a whole public figure. Well known. I got billboards up, music videos. Where am I running? Where am I running? And you can't even leave the country. So I'm not trying to skirt your question. My fault. Yeah, I'm turning myself in. Where am I running? They're going to come after my family and try to destroy my family. They're going to be watching my family forever. They're going to be messing with my family life. Anybody I love, anybody I'm close to, anybody I care about, the feds is going to make their life shit. Where am I running? Straight G Toro said, hey Jack, remember when they said Tekashi put a 200K hit on Harp as retaliation for being kidnapped? First of all, Tekashi didn't put the hit. It was, we all heard the conversation between, they have the transcript of the conversation between Tekashi and Shadi. So Tekashi didn't put the hit on him. Shadi told him that Tekashi had to put a hit on him. An argument could be made is that Shadi put the hit out on him. And I don't know how much it was for. Just so we can be clear, I don't know how much it was for. But the argument could be made that Shadi told Tekashi to do it. They have the transcript with Shadi screaming at Tekashi, saying that you messed up. How do you let them kidnap you? You effed up. Now we got to go do something about these dudes. We ain't got a choice because we got to look weak. The whole transcript, they read it in court. So I mean, if you want to say 6ix9ine did it, then okay. But I mean, the transcript is available. The transcript is available. So I guess it's up to determine how you want to look at it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the transcript is available. That's why I keep trying to tell people I don't want to do crimes, and I don't want to know about the crimes you do. I am not a criminal attorney. I'm not over here trying to break a case to help the police arrest nobody. We are not doing that. We're not on that type of time. I had somebody literally over here trying to steal my company from under me. Going out there trying to trademark my shit. Put me in a position where I have no other choice but to what am I going to do? I'm going to let somebody steal my company from under me? So I think that's the misinterpretation that people have with what snitching is and what snitching isn't. If I'm somewhere minding my business and you come try to do some weirdo shit to me, and the only way for me to protect myself is by freaking getting some kind of paperwork, then hell fucking yeah, I'm going to go do that paperwork. But if you're committing a crime, I'm watching you commit a crime, and then I'm trying to help the police arrest you, then yeah, I'm snitching. First rule, get caught, snitch on the people who extorted, robbed, slept with lady, and wanted you killed. This guy funny as shit. I don't know where he came from, but he funny as shit. Stan Darsh is snitching, ratting, informing, all different. Can't argue with you. It's funny as shit. That guy said first rule, get caught, snitch on the people who extorted, robbed, slept with lady, and wanted you killed. That's a lot of stuff for one person. That's a lot of stuff for people to be doing to somebody and expect for them to stay silent, man. But I mean, it is what it is. That's the issue that I kind of have. People say, let's get back to Casanova, but that's the issue that I kind of have. People say, yo, 6ix9ine was supposed to stay solid, but like they really did allegedly. No, they didn't allegedly. They did it. He did get extorted. He did get robbed. The allegation is that they slept with his baby mama, and there was a couple of people that wanted him dead. So I don't understand what he was supposed to do. Just being fair and being honest. I don't understand what people were trying to say he was supposed to do. Oh, those is hard. Hold on, sorry about this. Somebody, that was business. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, let's just to be fair, like I get it. I get it. Everybody mad at for snitching, but you got dudes out here. Think about it like this. You got dudes out here trying to kill each other over vagina. Kill each other over vagina. And those same people were saying 6ix9ine wasn't supposed to snitch. Just to throw that out there. Just to throw that out there. You got people out here killing people over sleeping with their woman. You got people out here, and I'm not gonna say who. You got people out there killing people over sleeping with their woman. But you trying to tell me these allegations about them sleeping with his baby mama and he was supposed to just... So anyway, let's get back to Casanova. Could we get back to Casanova? Casanova case is I don't think there's nothing wrong with Casanova. Just so we could be clear, I don't think that there's nothing wrong with Casanova. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Casanova feeling away about nobody coming to see him. He should feel away. But who is he specifically talking about? Because I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Oh, wow. She's just fine. She's just fine. She is just so fine. Let me show you her act so y'all can go pull up on her IG if y'all want. She is just so fine. So fucking fine. God dang it. God dang it. And here's my daughter, by the way. Shout out to my daughter. That's my daughter. Boom. Boom. My daughter, beautiful as heck. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. Don't go nowhere. So this is Casanova, woman. I don't know if she's in Atlanta. But that's that one, and this is the very next one. The one previous to that one. Did that thing go off on the top zone? This one has no location. The very next one, Atlanta. So I don't know entirely what's going on here. Another one in Atlanta. This is Casanova's wife. This is Casanova's wife. Beautiful woman. In Atlanta. Beautiful woman. Casanova's girlfriend. I don't know if that's his wife or what, but his girlfriend. In Atlanta. Straight G Toro says she posting thirst traps but supposed to be holding it down. In Atlanta. That's all I'm saying. I wish you would have sent me this stuff a little earlier so I could have went through all of this. You know I don't like doing this stuff during the show. Nah, she fine. Shout out to Cass. Cass got a whole dime. She went to Atlanta when he's Juice Now says she went to Atlanta when he in New York about to fight for his life. Trouble in Paradise. I don't know what to tell you. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. It's Friday. Okay? Maybe a business trip. This guy put a laughing emoji. Maybe a business trip. Ha ha ha. Maybe a business trip. For real, for real. We don't know. It looks bad for Casanova. Look. Okay, so I'm gonna break something down real quick. How do I put my hat on without my do-rag? I'm gonna break something down real quick with Casanova, and this is why I would be concerned, and why he might really need his people standing next to him right now and showing him love. Let me explain something to you. They arrest Casanova. The only charges they arrest him on is having a gun during the commission of a drug deal, right? And the RICO charge, right? So he's arrested. Thank you, Dancehall. I looked up at the wrong one. Hold on. This is one of her fan pages. Pardon me. Hold on. I actually follow her, so I don't even know how I follow both of these fucking pages. I might follow both of the pages. Do I follow? I follow both of the damn pages. So I follow both of the pages. Alright, so she's not in Atlanta. Shout out to that. So whoever runs that page is in Atlanta. My apologies. No. Oh, talking about D Vertical. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 drop. No. My apologies. I thought she was in Atlanta. She is not in Atlanta. The person who runs that fan page is in Atlanta. So boom. Shout out to that. So he's definitely not talking about her then, right? So she's definitely not talking about her then. So who he's talking about? She fine as shit, though. She really fine as shit, though. Oh, shit. I had the whole wrong woman. I want to apologize about that. Jack Frost makes mistakes also. Jack Frost 100% makes mistakes also. She's more attractive than the other chick. What in the hell? Shout out to Casanova. Shout out to his woman. Alright, so all they putting up is family stuff. I know what Casanova's complaining about. Coincidentally, I follow both of them, though. That's why I was confused. I know what Casanova's upset over. 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 He's not upset because people ain't pulling up to him. The feds took everything. He probably upset over the love Bobby getting. But the feds took everything. The feds took all of his accounts, right? The feds took everything. Everything in his name, right? Anybody pulling up for his fam? Anybody helping him take care of his woman while he's fighting this case? Anybody helping him? Anybody help taking? Anybody's is throwing his? That might be what he's upset over. That might be what he's upset over. And if he is upset over that, he got a right to be upset over that. If he's upset over that, he got a right to be upset over that. Tell me where I'm wrong. I think he waited too long for them to clear all the charges from him. I think he waited too long. I might be wrong. Shit, what prison is he in? Can I get on the list? I'll pull up and go have a talk with the brother. Can I get on the list? Can I get on the list? I'm thinking about that shit. I'd go interview him in a minute. But that might be what he's complaining about. DSTN says, all jokes aside, I believe he got ratted on. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. What up, Al B? I'm going to tell y'all what happened. What I believe happened. Somebody messed up somewhere. Somebody messed up somewhere. So yeah, there's a good chance that somebody's ratted. But what happened was somebody messed up somewhere. Put his name and a couple of other people's name into the mix. And then they got their IGs got pulled. Also, you got to understand, Cass was running around with the weed on his IG like crazy, trying to sell the weed on his IG. Did anybody else notice that after, actually they killed that boy got killed, you know what I mean, like Westchester or something like that? But hold on, did anybody else notice that after Cass went down, a lot of these dudes that was trying to like be like promoting the weed on IG stopped doing it? Anybody else notice that? Anybody else notice that? A lot of these dudes that was pushing that weed on their pages like crazy stopped doing it after Cass got locked up. No, weed is not legal here. It's decriminalized. That's two different things. Yep. And then they went and they pulled his IG. And he was literally on IG, basically saying things about how they were mixing the money between the legal money and the gang. That was old Dream Hall tours. I don't think that was new. I think that was old. Yes, they also in trouble for scamming. That's a fact. Scammers be hitting me all the time talking about send us $300. We gonna send you 3,000. Shit. I used to smoke in public. Shit. I've always smoked in public. I don't know no other way to say that. You smoke outside, that's public, right? I was with some people the other day. We smoking and the police walk right past us. It's just decriminalized. It's no, basically, is no nothing the police is really gonna get. It's the police aren't gonna get big kudos. The police isn't gonna get kudos or get, you know, looked at positively for busting somebody for smoking a joint. They're gonna be like, so you brought this guy all the way down to the precinct, he was just smoking a blunt. That's it. that's your arrest for today. The guy that was just smoking a blunt. This is what you're doing over here, huh? Shout out to Al B. Shout out to Al B with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to Dance Hall Tolls with the $6.99 drop. He said interstate trafficking same as Rollo. Once you cross state lines, you're done. I'm pretty sure New York, I know for a fact New York cops be smoking and getting high on more than just weed. What the hell? I know that for a fact. I didn't know that for a fact. Come on, man. People are people. Alright? Right now, y'all go to a drug rehab center and somebody in there is an alcoholic. Somebody that worked for them, they're alcoholic. I'm telling you right now. Knock the 8 says associate of rapper Casanova, 2-time drug trafficker, bragged about shooting 2 people outside. That's the charge that I'm telling you, that they spoke about that 2 months before they charged him for it. I did a video on that like a month, 2 months before he was even charged for it. So they're bringing stuff up to get Cass even further involved. And 9 times out of 10, because he's not snitching. They're going to keep putting pressure on him. Keep putting pressure on him. You really need this 501k now. Because you ain't coming home. Or 5k1. You're not coming home. If you get caught guilty for these charges we got right now, that's a minimum of 40 years. The RICO charge is 20 to life. One of those charges he already got is 10 to life. He got 2 more charges. A minimum of those is going to be 5. Right? Their minimum for those is going to be 5. So right now, Cass ain't coming home. If he get found guilty, his minimum is 40. His minimum is 40. And if he keep playing around, another charge is going to fall out of the sky. At this point, he gonna be in there longer than Shotty. What Shotty got? 20 or something like that? 15 or 20? Free the Billies. Sorry about something. Hold on. I didn't reach up to nobody about no damn credit. Sorry about that. Straight G Toro said, one day if 6ix9ine and Shotty are free, I would like them to do a FaceTime interview. With who? Each other? Shout out to Dance Hall Tours with the $6.99 drop. He said, what about the big bust in Queens that happened 2 weeks ago? 86 pounds of dog food. I'm going to tell y'all something right now, right? Check this out. People are so mad at Tekashi, right? But I need for people to understand something. The biggest snitches out here, the biggest snitches in hip-hop, are the ones that's not going to jail. Or the ones that we don't even know they snitching. Those are the biggest snitches in hip-hop. Y'all do know this, right? The biggest snitches in hip-hop don't be the Tekashi 6ix9ine. Those guys snitch too. But the biggest snitches in hip-hop be them dudes that you don't even know. What do you think is happening when the police just arrest some rapper on some bullshit? What the fuck you think is happening? I'm just saying that. You think all of these rappers keep getting arrested for bullshit and then let go? Nah, you never watched the movie before? They need a reason to come talk to you. Get off of me, you pig. Get out of here. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. And then they take you in and they like, yo, why you had to snatch me in front of everybody? I'm just saying. Shout out to Derek. Said, what it do, Frost? I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not. That's why when people talk about snitches, I mean like I'm literally, I literally do this. Like, believe me, there's a ton of fucking snitches, man. Are you really gonna like? So you can't have that energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I get it though. I get it though. But that's at 100% what's happening. Shout out to Derek with the $20 drop for the Uber to go check that out. Jay, he want me to get that. I gotta, yo, this is our Marvel Studios guy right here, Derek. He in the chat. This is our Marvel Studios guy. Which I don't know is, once they open up down in freaking Atlanta, once they open up at Marvel Studios and I could go pull up, we in Marvel Studios, y'all. COVID fucked us up this year. There was a lot of shit we were supposed to do this year that we couldn't get around to because COVID shut everything down. COVID could eat a Frank. COVID shut down a lot of shit we were supposed to do. And one of the things we were supposed to do is be down there at the damn Marvel Studios. That's a fact. Hold on. Let me show y'all. We got some behind the scenes. I got some behind the scenes photos for y'all. This ain't no lie. We ain't playing with it. Hold on, I got some behind the scenes. Yo, send me another behind the scenes photo, man, because I can't find your jump off. I got way too many of these that I did not respond to. I gotta absolutely start. I be leaving, I don't even be. Look, we got a lot of behind the scenes Marvel stuff. Look. We pulling up to Marvel Studios. I'm trying to tell y'all. These are behind the scenes Marvel Studio stuff. I think this is some, I don't know what that is right there. I think this is some kind of function thing, some Marvel thing that they got going on down there that they're putting together. Hold on, we got, hold on. We got way more behind the scenes Marvel Studio stuff. Wait, what the hell are you sending me? Look. Behind the scene Marvel Studio stuff. Everybody say what's up to BQ Mommy, my sister-in-law. As soon as this shit is over, this is behind the scene Marvel Studio stuff. We ain't playing with you. This is the BBN Network. We got reach. Behind the scene Marvel Studio stuff. As soon as Marvel Studios open up, we pulling up. This is on set. On set. You know what that is. Y'all seen Avengers? This is on set. I think that's the Avengers thing. I'm not 100% sure. As soon as it open up, we down there in Marvel Studios. Come on, man. This is them putting stuff on. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. BBN, we got y'all don't be knowing who be in the chat. Y'all don't be knowing who be in the chat, man. Let's give 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App also. Which one is Gunna? Is Gunna the one that told and got his cousin out of jail because they arrested the wrong guy? That vehicle was in WandaVision. Boom! Let's go! And Derek got a 1-year badge. Let's go! Free the gang. Well, basically is, I believe, new Pop Smoke song from the movie just dropped. I can't play it for y'all, obviously. I wish I could. I gotta get a deal with these guys so I could start playing music. Yeah, Gunna's some dude, I believe, is Gunna the one where the grown ass man killed the kid or some shit? Somebody killed somebody. His cousin got arrested for it. His cousin was about to go down for it. There was a whole witness saying that his cousin did it. His cousin did not do it. Gunna basically spoke out, got his cousin out. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'm not saying I would have did what he did, but I don't know what I would have did in that situation. But I know that if I was his cousin, I would have wanted somebody to go out there and let everybody know that rat bastard did it and I didn't do it. I know that much. I know that much. I don't know what I would have did, but I know if I was Gunna's cousin, I would have wanted somebody, come on, man. Y'all niggas cannot let me go right up in here and y'all know that other dude did it. I don't care how you get me up out of here. You think people that's getting locked up in jail like, man, I don't want to get out if a snitch helps me. Y'all think that's what's happening? You think there's really people locked up and they come in and they like, we found the guy that did it, we letting you out. And they're like, how did y'all find it? Like, yo, somebody snitched on him. No! I do not want to get out of jail if it's by the help of a snitch. You think that's happening? You think there's people fighting to stay in prison? They try to take them out of prison. They fighting. They like, get off of me. A snitch help me. I don't want to get free. You got to do it another way. You think that that's what's happening? Motherfuckers is like mad and shit. Nah, that person that was actually locked up is like, oh Lord Jesus. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lord Jesus. The only people that's mad, that's really mad when people snitch, is the people that, I don't know, there's tons of people. But I'm just saying, you think somebody is, you going to jail, you're going to go to jail for 50 years for a crime you did not do. You think somebody, somebody come in like, yo, man, the damn snitches. You think they still ain't snitches? Oh, DSTN said he got hit by a dude running from police earlier. Car in the shop. But that guy decided to get himself arrested. I don't know. I'm not a real big Dirk fan. I've heard a couple of songs. Actually, I've heard a couple of the songs I heard was actually good. I just don't think people got bars anymore, and that's what I like listening to. I like listening to bars. I like listening to people be witty. I like listening to people saying something that it sparks my own creativity. I just don't get that from the rap that we have now. I just don't get it. Generally speaking, you know, shout out to them. Niggas is like, no, that snitch is gonna get me out of jail by telling on the person who really did it. I want to know who's mad at that. I want to know who's pissed off about that. Oh, wow. What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell? God dang it. Oof. I think that's the worst thing, the worst part of all of it, right? When, like, I'm against snitching. Let's not get this confused. But the messed up thing is when, because, you know, there's no snitching, you got an MF that got to go to jail for 20 years. And they got to come out and embrace the nigga that he didn't tell on, that was outside the whole entire time living his best life. I'm just saying. What do y'all think, just so we can be clear, what do y'all think is Casanova's gonna do? I don't think Casanova's gonna snitch, man. I don't think Casanova's gonna snitch. I definitely don't think Casanova's gonna snitch if they do his family right. I think if his family is good, I don't think Casanova's gonna snitch. I don't initially think anybody is gonna snitch. Just so we can be clear on this. No, I'm not saying he's not gonna. I'm saying I'm not gonna put that on nobody until we got real proof. But if he don't snitch, he might as well forget about being a free man. Just keep it in the stack. If he don't snitch, he might as well just forget about being free. I don't believe he's going to be able to beat all of these charges. Period. Sorry. Even if he's innocent of some of these charges, I don't think he's going to beat them. Because somebody is snitching already. Do not let that go over your head. He wouldn't be in the situation he's currently in if there wasn't already a snitch. Do we get that? Am I the only one that get that? If there wasn't already a snitch, Casanova would not be in the situation he's in. Casanova is not coming home unless he snitch. So people are going to have to decide how they feel about that. Yep. Thank you, Dancehall Tours. That's what I was saying earlier. Dancehall Tours with the $6.99 drop. Says what he's saying on the IG post is take care of my family or I'm snitching. Just the fact he in jail posting is crazy. Glad he don't have my number. But yeah, that's what I believe he's saying. That's why when y'all corrected me on the correct IG, and then I went to her IG and I looked at her IG, I said, I get it. They took everything Cass got. They froze all of his accounts and they took everything. He's not getting those things back. They're gone forever. That's it. The only way you could get those things back is to snitch, which he's not going to do, right? So they got to take care of his family. People are weirdos, yo. Yo, check this out. Check this out. I literally had somebody come on this live chat, say that they were going to steal my company from under me, and they're going to copyright all of everything that I don't already got copyrighted, or the things that they don't think I have copyrighted. How the hell am I supposed to fight against that other than just telling the authorities? I'm supposed to just let them steal my shit? I'm supposed to just let them steal all of my shit. Shout out to New York Urban Legend with the $4.99 drop. Says Cass might have to work. Get it? Watching a few minutes behind. Salute everyone. Salute. It's over 20 years. He got two charges. That's one charge that's 20 to life, and another charge that's 10. And then they just added 2 more charges. They want who to snitch? No, that's not snitching. If you are coming after my business, yes, I do pay taxes. What in the hell? I pay taxes and I am not involved in gang activity nor any kind of illegal activity. Zero illegal activity. I'm just a regular, honest citizen trying to make an honest buck. Thank you, DSTN. It's not snitching. It's building a wall to protect your brand. I'm a fucking citizen. A minimum of 30 years, yo. People are just crazy. When people hate you, I mean, I don't know no other way to put it. When people hate you and all they think about is destroying you, that shit is crazy. What up, Thirst Entertainment? Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I usually put almost all monies that I make over here back into BBN. Not for nothing. One way or another, like 80% of the money that I make on this platform goes back into BBN. Period. And it's basically almost always been that way. Free Max B. Isn't Max B got some time taken off? He should be out soon. Sooner than previously determined. Yeah, so they gotta take care of Cass family. That's a fact though. They gotta take care of Cass family, man. But he already let them know that. I don't know if Max B snitched. I don't know about there being proof. I'm not saying he didn't snitch. But that's another reason why I don't want people to tell me about the crimes that they commit. I don't want to be a part of anything. I don't want to be a part of nothing. Because I'm not going to snitch. And I don't want to go to jail forever. I don't want to go to jail forever. Alright, Thirst Entertainment, please keep it down. We're not trying to we're not trying to you know, upset nobody. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $4.99 drop. Said, you take them to court for copyright infringement. I know because I talked to the copyright office. That's a fact. DSTN said, I was here. Dude was in the chat threatening to steal your name on a live chat. No, I'm not. Look, I tell Stan Darcy's Jack, you smart, don't compromise yourself. I want to explain something. I tell people, I don't care. Like, I tell people, like, right off the rip, don't invite me around if y'all doing illegal stuff. I'm fine with not being there. I'm fine with not being there. I'm fine with not being around crimes. I'm fine without knowing about none of that stuff. I don't want to know about none of this stuff. I don't want to play dumb. I want to literally be dumb. I want to know. I don't want to know what you're doing. Oh, you was in here too, Symbology Scanner? Yeah. And people say, I'm a rat. No, I'm not a rat. I got to protect my brand. What are you talking about? Shout out to Thirst Entertainment with the $10 drop. He says, good work. He says, keep up the good work. Definitely appreciate you. Thirst Entertainment said, who's next? He literally said, who's next? I wish I would have seen his drop before I commented back to him. I am Thirst Entertainment, just so you know. I definitely do appreciate when people be like, who's next on the drops. I definitely appreciate that. But I don't really want to, I don't like, because some people can't. So I don't want to make nobody feel bad. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can do drops. So I don't want nobody to feel bad. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I said what I said to you. But I always appreciate it. That's a fact. And he says, who's next? He did a $10 drop. He said, who's next? I just don't be wanting people to feel bad. Yeah, that's all. Because it might be somebody that's like, dang, I do want to support and shit, but, you know, this money's tight. I'm like, all right, it's all good. I appreciate you. You know what? Why don't you put everybody that can't do drops, why don't y'all put BBN on repeat and go to bed tonight? You could do that. You could go into one of our videos, right? You could go into one of our playlists and just let that bitch run. If I could get 20, 30, 40, 100 people to do that, we'd be winning over here. No, you can't own somebody else's intellectual property. That's crazy. I do not know 100% what's going on with the Troy Ave case right now. I just have the information that we previously had on the Troy Ave case. I gotta wait for these guys to go to court. I mean, once all of these cases go to court and it goes to court in New York City, I'm pulling up. We covering these things. COVID. We were supposed to be in court all year. COVID. Shout out to Troy Ave. Salute. COVID. I don't know no other way to tell you. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Clint Eastwood eyes. No comment. COVID. I don't know what else to tell you. We supposed to cover that case. We're supposed to cover the R. Kelly case. I don't know what to tell you. We gotta wait until court. We gotta wait until court open up. That's it. When court open up, we gonna be at it. Shout out to Al B with the $10 drop. I think he said, who's next? Who's next? I think he literally said, who's next, though. I'm looking for the actual comment. He says, I'm next. Seconds? Who's next? That's lucrative. People can't watch court TV big time. People watch court TV big time. Yo, look, as soon as the courts open up, I'm in the courts. I went past where I had all of my Tekashi paperwork. I should have snatched some of it up so I could so we could go over some of the Tekashi trial, because I should be making videos on what was happening in the Tekashi trial. But I guarantee y'all, all of the next trials we have, I'm gonna be making 10-minute videos to complement, or it might be 10 to 20-minute videos for each day, besides the conversations in which we have. There's gonna be, I'm gonna do deep dives into what was going on in court, including the mannerisms that I believe that people was letting off, in the energies, or whatever the case might be. We're gonna be doing deep dives. Why do you think they hate the BBN so much? That's why I told you, I'm not doing this whole arguing with you about this, or arguing. I'm not doing that. Also, I'm not going to let you steal my company. I am going to get the authorities if you try to steal my company. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have no other choice. What, I'm just supposed to let you steal my company and just say, God darn it. God darn it, I wish there was a thing that I can do to keep all of this stuff that I own. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Uh. Do you do understand that's what the actual argument is now, right? Dog Soldier said, are we really gonna allow innocent people to go to jail? You do understand that that's what the argument actually is now. It's not don't snitch because you was involved with a crime and you shouldn't be telling on people that you're involved with. The thing I think people are complaining about is they're saying that you know, it's okay if innocent people go to jail. It's okay. I think that's the thing. Because because that's a hat, by the way. This is the hat I was actually looking for that I was supposed to have on right now, but I couldn't find it. Because I don't hear people even caring about innocent people going to jail anymore. Do anybody else? I don't never hear about anybody caring about if innocent people go to jail. As far as I can tell, don't nobody care if innocent people go to jail? Since when do they care about if innocent people go to jail? Who? A 5K1 letter? Yes, he did. Who cared? When was the last time you heard about somebody caring about if an innocent person goes to jail? When? They literally mad at Gunner for stopping an innocent person to go to jail. When was the last time you heard about somebody being upset that somebody that was innocent went to jail? We don't care about that in our community no more. Since when? Since when do anybody care about if an innocent person goes to jail? As far as I can tell, people want all of the criminals free. I'm saying, just so we can be clear, I'm saying our society is messed up and a lot of people are only criminals because they don't have no other choice. So if the police gotta bust you, and I'm not talking about for crimes like murder. Like if you murder, you probably just need to get up out of here. I'm talking about crimes where people are trying to feed their family. The police just gotta bust you. Copy? I can't sit nowhere and argue with anybody about anything if they're out there hustling and doing what they gotta do to make money. And the reason why they gotta do this is because there's not enough opportunity out here in the world. The reason why they gotta do that is because our schools freaking lack. And instead of our schools being good enough to be able to pave the way for people to be able to go get a good job and be able to support their families, they can't. So if you out here and you doing whatever you doing, as long as it's not like murder, as long as it's not rape, as long as it's like shit like that, the police gotta catch you. A 5K1 letter is the letter that the government gives the judge, saying that the judge has the right to impose a lower sentence than what is the mandatory. So the judge can't give you nothing lower than the mandatory unless you get a 5K1 letter. If Shotty would have snitched, he'd be a free man right now. The judge didn't even want to give Shotty the time. Shotty didn't snitch. If Shotty would have snitched and got a 5K1 letter, the judge would have let him out. Just so you know. The judge would have let him out. The judge literally said in court that he wanted to give him less time, but he just couldn't because it's just the mandatory minimum and there's no 5K1 letter. Just so y'all know. He said that when Shotty was like, when he got locked up and while he was in jail that whole entire time, he was doing everything that was asked of him. He was an exemplary convict or detainee or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, the judge would have let him go. Or the judge would have let him go, or the judge would have gave him damn near nothing. I don't know what to tell you. Judge wanted to let him go, man. I was in there. I was in court. I'm telling you. Dog Soldier says, see, now that's some real sucker shit, letting an innocent man go to jail when you can actually affect their lives in a positive manner. We can't win. You see, that's the problem I have. Like, we literally have to let innocent people get killed. Innocent people go to jail. It really don't pay to be a good person. I'm sorry. Tell me where I'm wrong. It really don't pay to be a good person. And that's sad. It's sad. When you a good person, you gotta worry about, like, okay, so I don't commit crimes. Right? I don't commit crimes. I avoid all crimes. I don't want to commit no crimes with you. I don't even want to get into situations where I might have to come across the police in any way. Right? So I say all that to say this. What do you do? Right? When a person see that you're an innocent person, when you're not involved in nothing, but they done did some bullshit. So what they got to do is that they got to put it on you and make it seem like you did something. I don't mean to be like, if you ever met me in the street somewhere, I'm usually pretty affable. I'm usually pretty approachable. But recently, I'm not going to lie. Recently, last couple of months, I haven't been very approachable. But that has more to do with the fact of, when you're a good person and somebody see you, okay, so let me tell you about one thing that happened. A homeless person around here, I gave them some money. So now every time I go outside, I gotta say I don't have no money to 15 or 20 homeless people. A different day, I didn't have no cash on me, so I bought a homeless person a sandwich. So now every day I go outside, I gotta tell 15 or 20 homeless people that I can't buy them food. And I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but literally, I've took pics with people who recognized me before. Why wouldn't I? That shit's dope. I've taken pics with people who recognize me. I used to meet up with people until we had a situation where people was like saying things that wasn't true. I used to go meet up with people. We go do a live and shit with people in the community. That's a fact. I was walking down a block one day, a dude crossed all the way across the street to come ask me for $1. Why? I seen people turn around, see me, walk past 15, 20 people all the way down the block hustling over to me to ask me for $1. I don't understand this. So sometimes it gets frustrating having to keep saying, I don't got $1. I don't got $1. I don't got $1. I can't buy you a sandwich. I can't buy you this. I can't buy you that. So the other day I was walking across the street and I see a dude and it looked like he turned around and recognized me and came to walk over to me, and not me really even thinking. I was just like, oh shit. Because I'm thinking the guy's going to walk up to me and ask me for a damn dollar. I don't know what he was going to say to me. He probably just wanted to come over and say what's up or something. Maybe, I don't know what he was going to say to me, but like, I was just like, ah, shit. Come on, man. Like, if I give somebody money, if somebody asks me for a dollar on the street and I give them money, I can't care where the money is going. The thing is, I live in a hotel right now. I don't have a disposable income. So I can't give away $20 a day. I can't give away. Do y'all want to do some drops for me to be able to give people a couple of dollars? Then I'll do it. I don't have the disposable income to be giving dollars away. If I had it, I would. Literally, I would. Literally, I would. Why not? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What we got? Now, I don't know why a person is homeless. I'm not here to speak negative about nobody. I'm not here to bash homeless people. People got situations they got going through. And the guy that was walking up to me probably wasn't even homeless. I don't even know if he was homeless, just so we could be clear. It was dark. He could have just been a regular guy walking up to me. I don't know if he was homeless or not. I probably shouldn't have assumed. Probably shouldn't have assumed. I probably shouldn't have assumed. Shout out to Anyone Live. How you doing, my brother? Shout out to Star. Shout out to the homie. But yeah, I don't even know if the dude was homeless. Dude probably wasn't homeless. I'm just saying, I come into contact with so many people that are homeless that I have this particular issue with. That sometimes I'm not as friendly to people that I don't know as I would want to be. I'm really a friendly guy. No, the guy's not hopping in a Beatz. We got New York City. America has a problem with throwing people away. I don't like to throw people away, but I wish I could be more. I just wish I could be more friendly. I don't know what to say. If I felt like I could be more friendly, I would. So I know that there's scammers out here that be jumping in nice cars. That's a fact. So I know that some people think I'm like a dick or something, but I'm really not. Did y'all ever see that jump off online where the dude gave the guy a couple of dollars and then put some change in his hand, and the guy was like, "I don't want no change," and threw it back at him? I don't have that particular problem. No, I'm 100% sure that there's people that be scamming. There's this lady that used to act like she was homeless, right? And she actually had an apartment on the east side of Central Park. And if you don't know, it's very expensive to live in those buildings overlooking the park. She lived in one of them buildings overlooking the park. She was outside scamming people all day, asking for money, getting paid, obviously. Shout out to her. I mean, I could just imagine. Some white lady. Well, let's just hope the city... the only way to solve the homeless problem is to make sure that no more people become homeless. So let's work on making sure that our children have skills and talents, direction, and that there's actual jobs for them to be able to have when they get out of school. Because I think that's another big issue. There's no jobs. Like, there's no jobs. People, there needs to be jobs for people to be able to have, right? It needs to be jobs. What up, Black Cuddy? You know, we going through a situation where the jobs don't even exist. There needs to be jobs. So what are we gonna do? You feel me? And I think that that's one of the big issues. So I'm not gonna bash people that's homeless. They need help just like the rest of us. Some of us aren't homeless because somebody saw something in us and extended a hand. You feel me? Some of us are doing good because somebody saw something in us and thought that we could be somebody and extended a hand. Bobby Shmurda didn't really come out early, to be honest with you. He worked for that time. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I am not saying it. He said just being a conspiracy guy. Somebody has to get out of jail and somebody got to get in, right? I doubt very much. Nah, I wasn't gonna be upset at your question. It was a question. I responded. First of all, Bobby took a whole extra year, right? He took somebody else's time. We are not gonna call him a snitch, and we are not gonna say he snitched on anything. Copy? He took somebody else's time. Right now, he bulletproof. Right now, he bulletproof. Bulletproof. I was on the train one time. Let me tell you about a story. I was on the train. This is before I started doing BBN. This is way before I started doing BBN. I'm going to tell you a story. So I was on the train. I was actually going to a job interview. I was busted. I was broke. All I had was train fare on me. I don't even think I had money for a coffee. A guy walks through the train. He's asking for money. I don't say nothing. I don't give him no money. Right? But see, the problem is, I always dress nice. So I had nice clothes on, and I looked like I was going somewhere. You know that there was a dude that was sitting across from me that started trying to talk shit to me because I didn't give the guy $1. And I said, homeboy, you don't even know what's going on with me. You don't even know what's going on with me. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Dude started going in on me for not giving the guy no money. I said, yo, look, first of all, homeboy, I'm headed to a job interview right now. What makes you think that I got money to give him? Got into a whole argument with a dude on the train because a homeless person came through asking for money. And I didn't give him $1 that I didn't even have. I felt bad that day. Because I was damn sure looking fly. And not a cent in my pocket. Looking fly as shit. That's a fact. And I had a cent in my pocket. Can't remember if I got the job or not. Lady Gaga's dogs have been returned. Them dogs is too expensive. They should have. Them dogs is too expensive. They should have been inside dogs anyway. She want her dogs back. Somebody was mad that she put up 5,500K. She want her dogs back, man. It's like her kids, man. Matter of fact, Lady Gaga don't have kids. Those are her kids. She don't got kids, right? Yo, DZ said. DZ says, you know how much Bobby and 6ix9ine would make if they came out with an album Snitch or Stand Tall. A side for busters, B side for the real money makers. It's the hitty Snitch or Stand Tall. They shot the dog walker. Imagine if they shot the lady, turn the dogs in, get the 500K, and walk scot-free. That would be so funny. But people won't ever forgive Bobby Shmurda. How you doing an album with Snitch 9? People will never forgive him. James says. People will never forget Bobby Shmurda. You might as well just forget about all of the good clout that he picked up. All of that good, positive clout he picked up, street cred he picked up, you better just forget about that shit. What up, Quincy Williams? How you doing, my brother? That's probably what she did the $10,000 for, knowing that whoever is the person that bring the dog in has to know the people who stole the dog in the first place. See, that's the only way you could bring the dog in. Get it? The only way you could bring the dog is in if you know the people that stole the dog. Other than that, you have to tell the police where the dogs is at. Yo, the dogs is over there. Get it? Maybe she had her own dog stolen. She wanted her dog walker shot. Maybe she was like, I want this lady shot. How can we do it? King of New York is just a term, man. What do y'all? Why do people get so feelings over the term King of New York? Who started that? Didn't Big start that? Why everybody get feelings over that? Nah, they have to. They shot them people. Not first of all, her dogs probably by themselves is worth a lot of money. There are people who steal people dogs to either resell them or to breed them, because the dogs do be worth a lot of money. Anyway, we gonna get up out of here. Wait, took what seriously? What you said, Straight G Toro? Somebody was making that conversation the other day, so I engaged in it. What did Academics say about 6ix9ine's new song, Kermie? No, I know that the movie was, but the first rapper I believe to call himself the King of New York was Biggie. He also called himself Frank White. I'm just being factually accurate. That was a good movie. Not for nothing. Biggie called himself Frank White. That's a fact. Anyway, shout out to Al B with the $10 drop. Shout out Al B again with the $10 drop. Shout out to Derek with the $20 drop. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Thirst Entertainment with the $10 drop. Shout out to Daryl Williamson with the $20 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. Shout out to OGK Network again with the $2 drop. Shout out to Dancehall Tools with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to Dancehall Tools again with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Shout out to Daryl Williamson with the $5 drop. Shout out to Dancehall Tools with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 drop. Shout out to Dancehall Tools with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to Dancehall Tools again with the $6.99 drop. And shout out to New York Urban Legend with the $4.99 drop. And shout out to Jody Spencer with the $4.99 drop. First, do y'all think we should do a live tomorrow? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys think. Do y'all think we should do a live tomorrow? First of all, a lot of people in the hood don't want to bust their guns. They just want to kill other black folk. So let's make sure that we keep that in the appropriate perspective. A lot of people don't want to bust their guns. They don't want to shoot nobody. They don't want to kill nobody. They just want to attack other black people. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all they want to do. So that's my position on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but my position is 100%. People they just wanna hurt other black folk. When was the last time you heard? Just so we can be clear, when was the last time you heard about a black person killing a white person? I do not want black people to kill white people. I don't want black people to kill anybody. Saloon will be open in the morning if we have the show in the morning. When was the last time you heard a black person kill a white person? When was the last time? I'll wait. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm saying I'll wait. When was the last time you heard about that? Doesn't even happen no more. It doesn't even happen no more. Don't let that go over your head. Yeah, don't happen no more. Think about that when you think about how often black people get murdered. Besides the police, by the way. The police are the people who are now killing black people. Well, there you go. That even adds to what I'm talking about. Black people are killing the shit out of black people. White people are killing the shit out of black people. Police are killing the shit out of black people. Black people are killing the shit out of black people. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Definitely love you guys. You guys are all the best. Pull up for the show tomorrow. We should be having the show tomorrow at least. Pull up. Yeah, black people do need to join hands and not kill each other. That's a fact. With that being said, yeah, look, I love y'all. Please, everybody, have a great night. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. If I don't see y'all guys before Monday, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. If you got anybody still alive, you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. We want to drink water on that empty stomach. I want to show you something. Not all water is the same. Do you see this says naturally alkaline with an 8.88 pH? That just goes to show you not all water is the same. So let's make sure that we drink some water. Not all water is the same. Keep that in mind. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.